jobs report shows unemployment at an historic 14.7%. And it's hitting communities of color particularly hard. For African Americans, that number is 16.7%. No one is suffering more than the Hispanic community. Nearly 1 in 5 Latinos is out of work. These grim statistics make it easier to understand why some states are so eager to reopen, seeing it as the only way to jumpstart their economy. Steve Patterson reports.
Tonight, after months of being told to stay inside, Americans rushing to get outside and shop. In California, a Mother's Day scramble sent a crush of customers flooding into a downtown flower market, forcing it to briefly shut down. Across town, Amy Haas scrambled to get her flower shop ready, now open for curbside pickup as part of California's limited reopening.
Phone stopped ringing, so getting orders in, getting a little nervous that we're going to sell out.
But not everyone is convinced. Business owner Greg Moritz says California's reopening may be too fast, too soon.
I hate to say it, I do think it's a little premature, but I mean, I guess we have to dip our toe into the water.
California was the first and among the most conservative states ordering residents to stay home. Now open, limited uses in parks, golf courses, beaches, and trails.
Just having the trails back was really nice for us, but obviously maintaining the 6-foot distance.
In Texas, the state's stay-at-home order lapsed, allowing reopening for nearly all businesses, with lines up door at barbershops and hair salons.
It's beyond just opening the business. It's bringing back so much of what makes us tick, our social life.
In Nevada, where the shuttered casino industry is costing the state more than $2 million a day, small businesses are coming back to life as the slots stay dormant. By Friday, most states will have partially reopened. In the Northeast today, Rhode Island became the first state in the region to lift its stay-at-home order. But in New York, with more than 300,000 cases, much of the state remains closed, with a small sign of hope as workers began dismantling the Central Park Field Hospital. Meanwhile, in Washington state, protesters swarmed the Capitol.
I'm Dasha Burns in Olympia, Washington, where hundreds of protesters called on Governor Inslee to end the stay-at-home order. The majority of this crowd not wearing masks, not social distancing, and not very concerned about the spread of COVID-19.
And a sight for sore eyes, sports. Tennis played out on the court in Florida, while youth baseball returned to the diamond in Missouri, a signal to some that while normal may be a ways off, it's no longer a fantasy. Finally, a look toward the future.
I know this is not the ceremony you had in mind.
The UConn class of 2020 graduated online to the sights and sounds of a mostly empty but entirely hopeful auditorium.
Congratulations.
And Steve joins us now from just opened Griffith Park in Los Angeles. Steve, that's an incredibly popular park. Are people there social distancing?
Jose, based upon what we've just seen so far, most people are following the rules, wearing face masks, doing their part to social distance. But I got to tell you, this is something that is being closely monitored. I can see park rangers in just about every direction, and they are watching for violations. But so far, so good. How's that?
Steve Patterson in Los Angeles, thank you very much.